What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for checking out another video from me here on YouTube. And all I have to say to you is I'm back. If you were unaware of, I talked about it a ton leading into it, but on October 1st, Allison and I got married. Obviously, we were engaged for a while. Most people knew about that, but we got married. And what do you do after getting married? You go on a honeymoon. So that's where I've been. Allison and I went down to Florida. That's why I haven't been doing any videos. I haven't been riding. I haven't been posting photos of riding on Instagram because I haven't even seen my bike. I actually took it out to my parents' house Friday before the wedding, and it's been out there. I don't even have it back yet, but I'm back now. It's Tuesday night as I'm recording this, and we're going to be riding this weekend. But I just figured I'd make a video, and this is from Aztec a few weeks ago, the last time I rode before the wedding, and this was actually my first lap of the day. So don't expect any like super fast, flashy laps or anything. I was following my buddy. I almost said friend, I almost said buddy. That's why I said that all weird. But following Bryce Shondek. He's a local pro on a 250F. Real fast guy, but he was doing his first few laps too. So I just kind of tacked onto the back of him and did my first few laps with him. And as he sped up, I tried to speed up, and then I made a mistake and kind of spooked myself, so then backed it down. But nonetheless, I thought I would talk a little bit about the wedding and the honeymoon because I know some of you are interested. Some of you might not give a hoot and you might have exited out of the video. That's all right. So the wedding was, like I said, on Saturday, October 1st, and we had it at Garden of the Gods, which is just it's a national, or maybe not national, state park here in Colorado. Has some beautiful red rocks. If you look at pictures of it, it's kind of iconic. A lot of people know of it. It has like the kissing camels and stuff. So our wedding was in that park, and really small wedding. It was only like 11 people. Allison's parents were actually unable to make it due to they just moved to Florida and all this stuff, so it was really just my family. But we had the wedding. It was really nice. I'll have pictures of that. I've had a few up on Instagram, but we haven't got the professional pictures back. My Instagram is DeeO, if you want to follow along there. But we haven't got the professional photos back, but the wedding was awesome. Everything went really smoothly. And then we went and we had a brunch with my family. And then we drove up to Denver, Allison and I, and caught a flight to Tampa Bay, Florida. Gosh, I can't talk. Whoa, nice splat of roost there. Good luck seeing anything else for the rest of this video. This was like the only video I had that was over 6 minutes. So we'll see what happens with the rest of this. But we're not here for the riding all that much. We flew down to Tampa. Her parents live about 2 hours from Tampa, but a lot of her family is close to there. So we actually went to Clearwater Beach for the day, and we had a brunch down there with her family. I promise we're not like super snobby and have brunches all the time. Oh, look at that. Look how kind and courteous I was. I don't even remember doing that. I knew I got blasted with roost on my goggles, so I cleaned off the GoPro too. That's phenomenal. We went and had brunch down there. It was a really good time. Got to meet a bunch of Allison's aunts and uncles that I had never met before who live down in Florida. And after checking out Clearwater Beach, which was beautiful, by the way, we then, her parents drove us down to, or up to whatever, Orlando, Florida, and we stayed at the Disney Hotel. So we were at Disney. We went to all the Disney parks starting on, it would have been Monday. So we did Animal Kingdom and Epcot on Monday. On Tuesday we did Magic Kingdom, and then we went to Epcot at night. On Thursday we did which one did I miss? Hollywood Studios, and then I believe we went back to Magic Kingdom that day, and then we watched the Magic Kingdom fireworks. I might have my days mixed up, but nonetheless. And then the plan was that Thursday we are going to go to Universal, and then Friday we are going to fly out. Well, as you may know, Hurricane Matthew decided to come through and pretty much scare everybody in Florida and the East Coast. So Disney actually started shutting stuff down on Thursday. They were closed Friday. Our flight on Friday, we were like, okay, we're not going to make this. Let's move it. We moved our flight to Saturday. And then on Thursday, they were already canceling flights for Saturday. So the next soonest flight we could get out of Florida was on Monday. So all day Thursday, which was when we were supposed to go to Universal, we just stayed in the hotel. Friday, I don't know what I just said in the video, but Friday the actual hurricane came through that morning, which we got lucky. It didn't hit as hard as they thought. It was really just like some down branches and leaves. Disney really didn't get hit that hard at all. I actually set an alarm for 4 a.m. because I was like, man, I kind of want to experience what this is like, what a hurricane is like, and it was nothing. It was just a little bit of wind and rain where we were. I know other places got hit really hard, and my thoughts are with them. Of course, like Haiti got a lot of people killed, but woo, that's where I almost went down. But Haiti had a lot of casualties. I know other places along the East Coast got battered really hard, but Orlando, where we were, luckily did not get hit that hard. So then we had to pay for another night at Disney, which, let me tell you, booking another night on your vacation is very expensive. So we booked another night there. And then Allison's aunt, who also lives in Orlando, she picked us up. We stayed with her. That would have been Friday night. And then Saturday, oh no, I'm mixing these up. Whatever. We went with her aunt, and then Sunday we actually ended up going to Universal. So we got to ride all the roller coasters there. I wimped out on some of them, actually just one of them. I don't even remember the name of it, but if you followed me on Snapchat, you would have already seen most of this. But we did some of the roller coasters, and then got our flight out Monday morning. Got back into Colorado about 1:30 Monday afternoon. Drove back home from Denver, which is about a 2-hour drive. Got home and finally got to see Sora. My parents were watching our cat Sora the whole time, so we really missed her. Like, that was the biggest drawback of the whole honeymoon, is we just missed the cat. I know that's silly, but I love that dang cat. So we came back home, got to get the cat. We had dinner with my parents, and then Tuesday I was back to work. So yeah, that's what's been going on, you guys. That's where I've been. That's what's been happening. And all right, guys, I had to add this in because I realized I didn't even talk about it. The weather. I know a lot of people are probably going to ask me, since I'm from Colorado, it is the complete opposite of humid. It's so dry here. A lot of people say that the heat here feels more like an oven because it's a dry heat. And I know a lot of times I post something and I'm like, oh, it's 80 degrees, I'm dying. And people are like, oh, DeeO, you think that's bad? You should be where I am. It's 120 degrees. F Florida. The Clearwater was beautiful. Florida was a lot of fun, but that weather is awful for me. I could not stand it, you guys. Going outside, like, you leave an air conditioned room, you go outside, it's hot, it's muggy, it's humid, it feels like, I know everyone says it, it's like you take a shower and you drive and then it feels like you never took a shower. It's so true. It's just wet and sticky and slimy on your arms, and LOL, that's what she said, whatever. It was so crazy. I don't want to say miserable because it was enjoyable. It was nice to always be in shorts and a t-shirt, but sometimes you guys will watch my videos and you'll be like, DeeO, why do you wear a white undershirt under all your shirts? And I just do. It's comfortable. Florida was the first time in probably like 10 or maybe even like 15 years that I did not wear undershirts because I simply couldn't wear 2 shirts. I had to just wear an overshirt. It was so hot. I couldn't believe it. It's a different heat. Even when we came back, we were walking to the truck and Allison was like, oh my god, it's so hot here in Colorado. And I'm like, really? I like this. I like this kind of heat. So I guess it's just what you're used to. I like the dry Colorado heat. I work with it. Some people like that Florida heat where you have the humidity too. They think that feels a little better. All I can say is that it was hot. It was nice to be able to breathe because in Colorado, we're so high in elevation. You know, they always talk about Lakewood, the bikes, or Thunder Valley. The bikes don't have the same amount of power. All the riders get tired. Even though I'm used to it, I've lived here my whole life, it's still the same for me. There's less oxygen here, so a lot of times you hear me get really winded when I'm riding, and even when I'm talking, if I'm not really focusing on breathing, I'll get winded. But down in Florida, it's like I could walk, I could jog, I could just keep going. Like, of course I didn't ride, but I feel like I could probably ride for a while because I'd have so much oxygen. But the trade-off was it was so hot and so humid. So I can see why so many top riders want to train down in Florida because it's so hot and so humid. That has to be amazing training. I cannot imagine riding in that, to be totally honest. So I just had to throw that in. I know a lot of people would ask about it, but I like this Colorado weather. I'm probably going to like it a little less once it starts snowing and we have some 25 degree Fahrenheit days. You know, any days below freezing, which is 32. Let me throw that in before you tell me it's not 25. But when it starts snowing here in Colorado, I'm not going to be enjoying it as much, but I don't think I could function in Florida. And that was in October. I cannot imagine it in July. But anyway, back to what I was saying before. This weekend, it looks like Saturday I'm not going to be riding, but Sunday I'm either going to do Aztec, which I know Aztec, man, but want to get back on the bike. But actually, there's a track in Colorado. It's in Berthoud, Colorado. It's called like Valley Dirt Riders or something goofy like that. But they got shut down probably about a year or two ago, maybe just a year ago. And the land was actually repurchased and Dirtworks came in and built the track. And I know that's like super awesome that Dirtworks came and built it. But that track grand opening is Sunday, so I might be going out to that. My only issue with that is I'm assuming since it's the grand opening, it's going to be really busy. Probably everyone's going to be there. But at the same time, I think it could be a kind of cool video to be at the grand opening of this track. So I'm still thinking about it. Got to pay gas money because it's pretty far up there. It's a pretty far away track. I mean, 2 hours, an hour and a half maybe. It's not like any worse than IMI, I guess, but still though, it's a bit of a trek up there, all the way past Denver and everything. So this is where I pull off. But so that's the plan. That's what's going on, you guys. I hope this helped you figure out something.
With Bryce on deck. I thought because I'm watching it through the
my goggles are.
watching it through the camera, so I can't be sure of the number. Oh. And then it's Bryce, and if so, man, you're doing good. Or he's taking it easy.
He was just warming up, but I was trying to run with him.
That was good.
I gotta go.
Yeah,
change his hour.
Alright, there we go, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it.
What was that?
I think his number was 990.
Go ahead and hit that like button if you like this, and I'll be coming out with more videos here shortly. I'm sorry for the time off. I hope you guys can understand why I took the time off. And to everyone who's been saying congratulations to Allison and I, we both truly appreciate it, and obviously are very excited to continue continue whatever, however you want to say, our lives together. And thank you guys very much. So until next time, as always, take it easy, and if it's easy, take it twice, and we'll talk to you later.